Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Selassie Fiaw, and today we're going to talk about something quite interesting. Kudus Mohammed offers coming in for the Ghanaian. Well, Ajax have revealed as much that nothing concrete has come in yet. We'll look at the details of that story. We're also going to talk about the new Black Star striker, Grejohn Kyei, who has expressed interest in playing for Ghana. Last night, he scored a goal winning one at that versus PSG, Clermont Foot versus PSG, Ali Dusedu's Clermont Foot. He was on target and has become a person of conversation. The Black Stars assistant head coach was also there to watch him in action. Is there anything to look at in this? Is this just one of those stories that you've been hearing around about players wanting to play for Ghana and the Black Stars technical team? Do they really know this guy? Was the Black Star assistant coach there to watch him play? We'll look at and break down all these stories and what Grejohn Kyei has said about playing for Ghana. Subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. We'll jump right into it and start off from the camp of Kudus Mohammed, who it's clear his agent has made it that he is on his way out. After refusing a contract extension from Ajax, Kudus looks well on his way out of the club. And the rumors have been rife with the caliber of clubs that have been interested in him. Manchester United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Newcastle, and the likes have been rumored to be interested in the Ghana Black Stars mercurial midfield linchpin. Kudus is one who has had an amazing season, but Ajax have revealed as much that the interest has been rumors and nothing concrete. Director of Football Affairs for Ajax, Sven Misletat, has disclosed that the club is yet to receive an official offer for the Black Stars player Mohamed Kudus, following interest from the transfer market. Now, Kudus' standing performance for both club and country has caught the attention of elite clubs, with Manchester United, Newcastle, Arsenal, and Liverpool all rumored to be interested in signing the outstanding attacker. The player rejected a one-year contract extension, stating he will find another club. However, Ms. Letat says though he's aware of the interest, there has been nothing concrete on their table as they look for replacements. Lorenzo Luca is leaving. There is no alternative for Julien Timber. Each position must be occupied twice. So we short in numbers. And then it depends on the market who stays. It is clear which players are most attractive to top clubs. I'm thinking of a trio of Kudus, Edson Alvarez, and Timber, he said in an interview. It just depends on the market and what will happen. I know of interest from clubs, but there are no offers yet. So there is nothing concrete. There are talks, but we have to wait and see what will happen. I can tell you that the budget we have to spend is excellent. I am very happy with that, concludes Mesotat. Kudu scored 22 goals with 5 assists in all competitions this season. A person of interest for top clubs. But here is the case where offers are not concrete. Nothing concrete yet. And that is the case with almost all transfers that happen across the world. The offers are somewhat not concrete until they become concrete. Rumors are always going to be churned out, and this is a similar situation. Kudus Mohammed is attracting the interest, but none of the clubs have made a very solid stance forward. And we hope it doesn't become one of those cases where it's just rumors we hear of. Hopefully, the clubs will bring in an offer. Ajax have to find replacements for the departures, which are imminent. But since there are no solid ones or solid offers coming in, they still feel that it's still something they are in position to negotiate if it comes down to it and if the move is not made. But do you think Kudus Mohammed will leave Ajax? Do you think the lack of offers is something that should bother him? Concrete offers at that. Let me know what you think in the comments box. Kudus Mohammed yet to receive an official offer, according to Ajax football director. I move on to my next story, and it's about the young man who everyone is talking about right now. His name is Grejohn Kyei. Yesterday, he made a name for himself, scoring the winning goal for his Clermont-Foot side at at the home of the French League One champions in PSG. The assistant coach of the Ghana Black Stars was there, but I don't know if he was there to watch Grejohn, despite him taking all the headlines after scoring the winning goal. But if he was there to watch Grejohn, what prevented him from calling the man up to the Ghana Black Stars team in this international window? For all those who say he's there to scout him, why now after the squad has been already named? They called Kwesi Ochirect, who is not as prolific as goal scorer as the Black Stars call-ups would make you think he is. He is not great, not to play down his importance to his club wherever he plays. But Grejohn Kyei has the most goals plus assists in the French Liga, 13, most goals, 10, most shots in 54, most touches in penalty box, 98, and second most successful take on in 57. Grejohn Kyei is one to look at. So why is he now being looked at? If that is truly what the technical team of the Black Stars in George Boateng was at the Parc des Princes to watch, because the next available call-ups will be in September, and that will be the final game in the African Cup of Nations qualifier. Hopefully by then Ghana would have qualified. So are we going to call him up for that? We should have also played a possible friendly this window in June. So why weren't we, I don't know what to say, proactive in getting him into the fold? Is he just popping up on the radar of Ghanaians? Well, the truth is that Grejohn is not a new face to Ghana. He's 27 years old, so that should tell you something. But he is someone who has already himself shown interest in play for Ghana. For the moment, I have not really been contacted, even with my entourage. If my entourage was approached before the World Cup, I know I'm being watched, but I've received a pre-selection. This is my next challenge to take up. This is not the first time the 27-year-old has spoken about waiting on an opportunity from the Ghana Football Association. It's been in the works. The former Real striker spoke to the BBC in 2015. I know everything in France because I was born there, but no one from the Ghana Football Association has contacted me. But in the future, if Ghana do call me, then I have to look at that international option because you can't close doors. I know for sure that my parents will be excited if it happens. Che began his footballing career at Ream by playing for the under 15 to under 17 categories. He shone in the under 19 team and the reverse side, which earned him a professional contract in April 2014. Since then, he's featured for the first team of Ream, Laon, Servette, and now Clermont-Foot, where he currently is the club's top scorer in the League One season. So this guy amazingly well in the French League, and he's now getting the needed exposure. Well, why now? He has expressed interest clearly that he wants to play. So if Grejohn Kyei has in the past expressed interest as far back as 2015, why did we not call him up to the recent call-ups? It's a big question we need to ask ourselves. Grejohn Kyei is one that could possibly help us. Striking is a problem for the Ghana Black Stars. And I think that if we were proactive enough, we should probably have had him in this current call-up because the striking options, looking at the squad that was named just last week, is not promising. But let me know what you think in the comments box of Grejohn Kyei. I'm sure you've seen him, heard him, and you now know him. Do you think the FA goofed in not getting him called up? Why do you think they did not call him up? Do they even know he has expressed interest as far back as 2015 in Ghana to play for us? Let me know what you think in the comments box. So that has been it for today. Kudus Mohammed, no concrete offers have come in yet for him. And Grejohn Kyei was assistant coach of the Black Stars there to really watch him play in the Parc des Princes. Let me know what you think in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great weekend.